It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for Utah, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball, looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position.
The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. The Jazz in the midst of a road trip going into this one. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate in Chicago, going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for McDermott, and it's Felton in for Rose. Utah also making some changes. Alec Burks checked in for Rodney Hood, and Flash is subbed in for Matt. Taking a look at the Jazz. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Lyles out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Fuller in at the point. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the baseline. That one wide left. For Chicago, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Mirotic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Gordon Hayward. He's right around 13 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Utah.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And here's the break. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
Kevin, he thinks this team is such a tight-knit group that it's starting to get to a point where they can read each other's minds. They'll see a guy cutting without even looking up, and it's a lot of fun to watch. Hopefully, the fun can continue, guys.
Doris, thanks. Guys, shooting is a chief concern for them.
And if that is the focus, then their ball movement is going to have to be sharp today.
It's very rare that you see a team shoot the ball well without moving it well. And that's the hidden message when the coach talks about their shooting.
Noah kicks to Butler. No one near Felton as he lets it go. Here's Noah. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
That one is no good. Exum passes to Fuller. 58 seconds left in the first. To the inside, and Gobert kicks to Burks. Pass to Flash. Clock at 6.